Maxie, how are you and all the boys feeling? You've been jetting off all across Asia between your A-League commitments. How's everyone feeling heading into Christmas?
Yeah, everyone's pulled up very well from the career trip. As you know, we've been travelling heaps the last couple of months, but it's good to be back and good to have a good training week going into the derby.
I mean, just how valuable is that extra week of training going to be heading into what is always one of the biggest days on the A-League season?
Yeah, 100%. We get to look into a couple, maybe more details going into the game rather than a 3-day lead-in. A couple extra touch-ups, and yeah, we should be ready to go.
Unbeaten in 4 matches now. Do you think the club's kind of hitting their stride compared to what you were last season?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this start to the season compared to last year, everyone's got momentum going into it. The boys it's a good group of people, because even if we know we lose a game like the Adelaide game, we go into the Asian Champions League and we go and win 2-0 at home. So we know we've got a strong group of strong characters around the group, and we know that going into this game, or any game really, we've got a strong mindset and mentality that we're going to get over the line.
What did you learn most from the derby last month? You scored. There's a positive.
Yeah, started on fire in that game, and hoping to continue that in this game. We played a great game last time, but a lot can change in football. It's been 2 months, maybe a month and a half now since that game. Victory won last game. They're going to be fired up for this game, so it should be set to be a classic.
Is that something on your mind, that they've kind of, who knows, this could be the beginning of a new start for them after their struggles to begin the season?
Yeah, well, who knows? We kind of look at ourselves at the end of the day, and knowing that we play our best football will give us our best chance of winning this game.
Feels like you're increasingly getting the injured boys back into training, back onto the park. Saw a few of the boys come back on the Asian trip. Just as a striker, getting all these creative players back in behind you, how nice is that? Yeah,
it definitely helps. Nate and Alba coming back into the starting 11 in Korea. They've pulled up well, so no, it definitely helps me as a striker getting the service. As you said, Nate gave me the ball against Buriram in the Champions League for that goal. So having as many creative players around me definitely helps me and the attackers do our thing up front.
When we're looking at your Asian journey, all the A-League teams, they're playing each other, but then we look at you, you're going up against the best Japan has to offer, Malaysia, you're playing against Jesse Lingard and Seoul the other week. Just how valuable has that been just for you individually and the team to hone yourselves and get sharper? Yeah,
definitely. Also playing in every 3 days, that aspect. You see in Europe, they play every 3 days. So it's definitely something very valuable for us young boys, especially getting that exposure to playing every 3 days, getting that really full fitness that maybe we can go on to Europe and be ready for that sort of environment.
Because that is one of the things that, I mean, Tony Popovich has talked about as Socceroos coach. The young boys, they come up that, because they're not playing all that often, they need another level of physical robustness to go to the next level. Are you getting an insight into the physical demands that you will need to face if you go over to Europe, and do you feel like you're becoming more robust over these past few months? Yeah, definitely. Especially with the Asian Champions League, you're playing against top defenders every 2 or 3 days, especially with the A-League as well. It definitely puts definitely puts you in a mindset of physical and mental that you have to be prepared for every 3 days. Doesn't matter, 3 days ago you may be lost, and then going into the next game you have to be mentally tough to, maybe if your confidence is down, you can go into the next game with 100% mentality, really.
Do you feel like you're ready for that Socceroos call-up?
We don't know, see how we go. Still got to play this season. I think if I have a good season, I'll put myself in the best opportunity to be in that Socceroos squad.
Do you talk to Popper at all and see what he has to think of all of it? Because he likes his young talent and to promote you guys whenever he needs.
No, not on talking terms.
But just getting the opportunity to see the work that Nate does, Aziz does, Andy does, Matt when he's on the training track does every week. Have you learned, all right, those are the standards I have to set to one day, whether it's this year, next year, or the year after, if you want to play for the national team?
Yeah, definitely. Seeing Aziz, Nate, Andy, Lex when he's back now, they're all professional boys, and you can see what it takes to be a Socceroo, not just maybe getting one call-up, but Aziz having 60, 70 call-ups. So it's definitely seeing that every day, and I have been for the last 3 years, 4 years now training first team with these boys. Definitely is a very positive insight for not just me and all the young players at Melbourne City.
And you're coming up against your under-20 young Socceroos teammate, Christian, on the weekends. I mean, you shared some good memories.
Seb, yeah.
Esposito, not Christian Esposito. Seb Esposito. I mean, do you text each other before the game? Is there banter that goes ahead of a game like this?
Yeah, they're not the derby week, but definitely before we text a lot. I grew up with Seb actually, played juniors with him, and then he went overseas. I spent time at City with him, so yeah, we're pretty good mates, and it's all in derby week. It's one side or the other, so see how we go this week. But yeah, not too much texting.